If you're watching this video, comment number 1, so I know you're still here. What if the habit you do every morning for just 10 seconds is quietly driving your blood pressure higher, making your heart work harder, and increasing your risk of falling? After age 60, what's scary is that most people think it's completely normal. They've done it for decades, so they assume there's no way it could be a problem. But the body at 70 does not respond the same way it did at 40. Your balance changes, your circulation changes, your heart responds differently to sudden movement, and many people don't realize it until one slip in the bathroom changes everything. Many people over 60 wake up and immediately jump out of bed. They sit up fast, step down quickly, and head straight to the bathroom out of old habit. They believe they're still fine, still as strong as before. But the truth is, right after waking up, the cardiovascular system is in a very sensitive transition state. Blood flow has not fully stabilized yet. Blood pressure may still be fluctuating. The body is still shifting from sleep mode into activity mode. And sometimes, just one sudden movement, to stand up too quickly, can trigger dizziness, lightheadedness, a racing heartbeat, or loss of balance. Many people say that's just part of getting older, but not exactly. It is often a sign that the body is losing some of its ability to regulate blood pressure when changing positions. As we age, that response tends to slow down. If you are taking blood pressure medication, heart medication, or cholesterol medication, the sensation can feel even stronger. And the most dangerous part is that it happens every single day, over and over again, without anyone paying attention. There was a 73-year-old man who still walked every morning, still cared for his vegetable garden, and still took his medication regularly. He believed he was healthy. He thought nothing could happen to him. One morning, just like any other day, he jumped out of bed and walked into the bathroom. Only a few seconds later, his wife noticed an unusual silence. She rushed in and found him lying on the tile floor. It wasn't a stroke. It wasn't a heart attack. He had simply stood up too quickly when his body no longer had the ability to adapt instantly. After that day, he finally understood that his body had changed far more than he realized. This is what science calls orthostatic hypotension. When you are lying down, blood is distributed fairly evenly throughout the body. But when you stand up too quickly, a large amount of blood suddenly shifts down into the legs because of gravity. Your heart has to beat faster, and your blood vessels must tighten to keep enough blood flowing to the brain. In younger people, this process happens almost instantly, but after age 60, the body's automatic nervous system response can slow down by a few seconds. And those few seconds can become a dangerous gap. If the brain is briefly deprived of blood flow for just a few seconds, you may suddenly feel dizzy, unsteady, blurred vision, ringing in the ears, or that sinking sensation in your body. And if you are standing near a slippery tile floor or the sharp corner of a table, the consequences can be serious. A fall in older age is not just a simple fall. It can lead to broken bones, hospitalization, fear of walking again, and then a rapid decline in overall health afterward. If you're watching this video, comment number 1 and let me know if you've ever felt dizzy right after standing up. Because so many people are dealing with this and think they're the only one. Beyond the slower reflex response, the morning is also one of the most sensitive times of day for the cardiovascular system. After a full night of sleep, the body is often slightly dehydrated. The blood can become a little thicker. Natural stress hormones rise to help wake the body up. Blood pressure may begin to fluctuate more sharply. The heart has to work harder. And if you add the habit of jumping up too quickly, you may be creating double stress on both the heart and the brain. Many people also limit how much water they drink at night because they're afraid of waking up to use the bathroom. That's understandable. But the trade-off is that by the next morning, the body may be more dehydrated. Blood volume can drop slightly, and when you stand up suddenly, the brain may lose adequate blood flow even faster for those brief moments. You may think your legs are weak, but sometimes the real cause is simply dehydration and getting up the wrong way. That is one reason many people become more prone to dizziness in the morning as they get older. The good news is, this issue can often be improved significantly with just a few small changes. No new medication, no intense exercise, no expensive treatments, no complicated routines, just a simple change in how you start your morning. There are 7 things you should begin doing from tomorrow. First, before getting out of bed, gently move your feet and ankles for about 20 to 30 seconds. Rotate your ankles lightly and flex and extend your feet repeatedly. This helps the calf muscles act like a small pump, pushing blood from the legs back toward the heart more efficiently. With better circulation, the brain is less likely to experience a sudden drop in blood flow when you stand up. Second, keep a glass of water by your bedside at night. In the morning, take a few sips before you even sit up. Water helps increase blood volume and supports more stable blood pressure. For many people, this simple change alone noticeably reduces morning dizziness. Third, sit on the edge of the bed for at least 60 seconds. Don't rush, just 1 minute, but it's very valuable. This is a transition phase that allows your heart, brain, and blood vessels to adjust from a lying position to a sitting one. Fourth, when you stand up, stay close to the bed or lightly hold onto a wall or stable surface. Not because you are weak, but because you are being smart. Those first few seconds are when your balance is most vulnerable. Fifth, if you are taking blood pressure medication or heart medication, ask your pharmacist or doctor whether your current timing is appropriate. For some people, taking it at night works better. For others, morning is more suitable. It depends on the individual, so you should never change your medication on your own, but it is important to ask. Sixth, measure your blood pressure in the morning for several consecutive days and keep a record. If you frequently feel dizzy, make sure to tell your doctor clearly. These numbers can help detect potential problems much earlier than you might expect. Seventh, share this information with family members over 60. They may also be jumping out of bed every morning without realizing the risk. Knowing this even 1 day earlier can help prevent unnecessary dangers. What's unfortunate is that many people only start making changes after a fall has already happened. After the first fall, they begin to fear walking. After the second fall, they lose confidence. After a few months of reduced movement, muscle strength declines, memory gets worse, sleep quality drops, and everything can spiral faster than expected. And it often all begins with a small detail that no one paid attention to. You don't need to live in fear. You just need to respect a body that has changed with age. At 70, the body can still be strong, still walk, still enjoy life, but it needs to be treated differently than it was at 40. Slower by 1 minute can mean much greater safety for many years. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, don't jump out of bed. Remember your feet. Remember the glass of water. Remember those 60 seconds of sitting still. It's a small minute, but it may help protect your long-term health. If you keep doing it consistently, your body will start to feel the difference day by day. Small changes today often create the biggest results in the future. If you see yourself in this, if you've ever stood up and felt a little dizzy but ignored it, it's time to make a change. Starting tomorrow morning, follow along for the next part where we'll look at the cardiovascular warning signs that many people miss after age 60. And if you've watched this far, and it all makes sense now, comment number 1, so I know you're going to start applying this From tomorrow.